Hello and welcome back to the next episode of Terra Invicta. We are playing the Resistance and we are still going for the Phoenix. Now, last time we found our first alien. Also, meanwhile, we also wait for 30 boost because we want to build our orbitals and 4 at the same time, basically. However, we are probably going to need resources, so I'm not going to rush it. So we basically just wait for the mining. So that's why we don't have to do it right now. If we take the assassinate mission here, we were going to see that it has 1% chance. We had 19. We could get up to 25 if we play our card right, which would still be quite difficult. Even now we had 10, assuming plus 6, 32. We probably get to like 50% or something, which is decent. However, we are going to investigate further, which is going to give us more bonus here.
Investigating target.
And hopefully that works out. Now, what we also want to check is if there is anything we can buy right now. Maybe something with investigation. Federal Bureau. No, that's all way too expensive. Not really here, but unassigned. Do we have anything here? We have one more investigate here, which we could exactly. Here we go. Hold it, plug it in. Do we have anything else somewhere lying around here? We do have you. Unequip. And now... Wait, there's another one? Yeah, but it's in Hill Deer. We are not going to use this one. And now we can... yeah, let's temporarily remove the Ad Astra here and get the investigation up. And that should give us a little bit more here already. 89%, yeah, perfect. That shouldn't fail.
At your service.
Now with the other ones, what are we going to do? Mexico is nearing completion, so let's do it again. We need to send one here soon, and we also need to start working on Colombia. But first of all, we need the army produced here, and then this one can be stabilized much easier.
Lending my expertise.
Okay, now let's see what happens here. So he's staying there, which means that they are doing something. Critical success, nice. He has salamander shock troops, 10 command with espionage trade, survivor. It's really good. So with the critical success, we don't need to do another run afterwards. Which means we can do the assassinate immediately afterwards. Repeat and continue. Efficient pilot is finishing on the first mast base. And now let's... I'm really looking for more bases. They already have a lot. Peruvian Federation, there it is. Do we need to do this soon? No, let's finish the skunk. No, we don't need the skunk works right now. So let's instead... Okay, we don't need this one. United Arab League also no. There we go. 2.5k only for Peru. That's good. That's really cheap, in fact. Okay. He's in fact a very dangerous one because he has espionage and command quite high.
Ready to go.
Now, plus 5 and 8. So we would be at 30% already base value. However, we are of course changing it up again. Unequip and unequip this one. Is there anything else we can get here? Criminal, no. Nope. nothing we can get from here, so it is these two. That's all we can improve. Now we are at 20. We are going to use our... No, Firebrand is not useful. Okay, let's just do it. 22. And now let's see our chances. 13 base chance already, 26, 27, and 64, 69. Yeah, let's do it. It's a heavy investment, but 69%, I like those odds.
I have them in my sights.
And let's go. Let's see what happens. Because if we succeeded on this one, that quest is out of the way and we can focus on the next one. Solar array done. Let's continue in the skunkworks here. And go in here again.
Target down.
Bam. No sound effect? Confused. Nice. Nice. Recovered alien corpse. Nice.
We've taken one down, Commander.
There we go. And now it's hydrobiology next. We also found theropods here. Nice. Salamander autopsy.
The people will come to our side.
Perfect. That removes at least... Ah, first mining is done. And that changes everything. Plus 110 metals are insane. And now we're back to 11. Awesome. This is really great. Does it still cost us boost to get a station there? Let's check it out. Or can we do it from orbital 2? No, decline. Oh, no. Okay, it still costs us boost. Fine. And Pontiac Station, if we were to do something here like the solar arrays, it costs us a little bit of volatiles, a little bit of metal and everything, so that would be fine. Xenology lab we don't really need right now. But it's... That's something I need to solve in the intermediate. Also, Skunkworks is really, really nice. Instead of getting percentage bonus here, we can get to 100% fast. Yeah, it's going to be great. Is there anything we want to push specifically right now? Probably in fact Xenology, because a lot of stuff is hidden behind the Xenology text. So maybe that is in fact a good idea, and in fact we want to do the... Now that we know that the other stations also cost low Earth orbit 2, so let's just do... is that all? No, 3. One more. Low Earth orbit 2. Done. And now we just save up some resources and then we can go crazy with the station outfit. That's perfect. And now
Ready.
we need to think about what to do. We have the army here almost ready. And so basically we want to get... We can remove you here, so you go here.
We'll restore peace to
This is also nice for the moment. And you can go back to duty here. We are going to let the plants grow here for a moment. It's not important.
Acknowledged.
Teresa, what can you do? 43, 49, 91. Okay.
Order.
So let's fix up Mexico. And you continue here so that we have less unrest in Colombia from higher agreement. I don't like is the protectorate in here, nor this one. It's going to be a problem. However, I'm going to continue now because there's not much else to do. I will do stations here in between and think about what I really want. But first of all, I need more resources before I can go crazy on that front. Okay, finally it's action time. We declared war from Guatemala on our neighbors. And we declared war first on El Salvador. Then the European Union called us into the war against Myanmar, old Burma, I think. And next one, we already made a coup d'etat in Honduras, which is going to be the next target. And in the next mission phase, we are going after Belize, which we are going to coup d'etat as well. And that's basically it for the moment. And 2 armies are going to Myanmar and 3 armies are going into El Salvador. It's going to be the first target.
We found something.
Meanwhile, we made stations here. I named them by the content. So basically our space modules are already done, but the orbital core is still missing for 13th of February and solar array is also still missing. So it's halfway done, but in 1 month we are going to get our science bonuses. Ooh. That's good. However, the aliens are colonizing the Jupiter system or the Jovian system. I do not like it. That's going to be a problem pretty soon. Decline. In fact, we should... No, that's fine. Is there anything we want to take right now? Not really. There's no admin available, so... Yeah, you could take the Pax Robotica, but that's not really useful. So, nope, nothing of interest here right now. Yeah, basically that's what I'm going to do. I'm starting to conquer the Central American Union and trying to stabilize it. Meanwhile, I hope that we see a little bit of impact from the war on our... +2 from wars, yes, perfect. Which is going to help us here. Yeah, that's going to be useful. And that should help to stabilize us and increase our science, because when we are at 5 cohesion, that's better. But we got a little bit of unrest meanwhile, so we are going to fix that as well. Okay, quick update. Now, we took out Belize, San Salvador and Guatemala. Something like that. And now the next one is going to be Nicaragua, and we are slowly moving southward here. However, there has been a change since Alpha, early access. Basically, we can't chain declare war. New rivals require... it takes a little bit of time before you can do war declaration. I don't know how long exactly, but we're going to find out in this mission phase if we can already declare war without a cohesion cost. Because that's something I don't want to pay here. Because cohesion is going to be sparse anyway. However, we are going to slowly take all of them. We're going to need to do a coup d'etat here in Costa Rica and Panama, which we should do. No, we don't need to do this right now. Let's further stabilize Colombia here to get it its own army as well. We can also reduce on the spoils here a bit and then move more into army. Myanmar was finished very quickly, so there was nothing special about it. We are here 4.8 now. We do have military bonus of 50% by now. That's quite good. Mission control bonus is 45%, which is really good. Oh, this one moved to spoils. The game should have told me that. I don't know how long this has been ongoing now. So you not going to do anything like this. But instead we are going to move money into funding until we can annex it later on. So we just want to have like a little bit of economy, so push it a little bit higher. A little bit of something like this. We get 9 per year, so 50%, 6 per month. Yeah, 6 per month basically. Which we move into this direction. That's okay. 36, 54 money per year increase here. Nothing in the end, but better than nothing, because we don't know what to do with them right now until we have solved the North American Union. However, yeah, we got quite some inequality here. That's not good. But anyway, we are going to continue here, and I do think the 36. How much knowledge makes sense here? That's the big question. I probably can ease down a little bit here. 30, 20, something like that, to get a little bit more mission control now. Even though it has around a 35 million population, so that's not too bad for an economy, in fact. Yeah, maybe let's push it a bit more. Something like this. There's still a little bit more investment points that we can get out of this Mexico, and also higher GDP is going to increase cohesion. We are currently... No, not cohesion. Unrest, I think. Yeah, minus 1.4 from per capita. So that should get better, basically. Yeah, minus 6.3 from per GDP. Yeah, getting better, basically. Okay, and yeah, we are going to continue that path, basically. We are not going to get more like 50 MC probably from Earth. That we don't need more than that, because why should we? Instead, we have to plan along at some point that we need to make space-based mission control, because we are going to lose everything on Earth at some point. So that's what we have to keep in mind here. Okay, short update. Not much has happened in between. We lost Mexico in between, but we retook it. Humanity first tried to do a coup d'etat here, but basically that's it. We're going to try to take the next province here, Costa Rica next. But also, most importantly, I want to try to get rid of a servant, counselor, and quantum computing is finishing. Nice. Which means we now need to go into quantum encryption here, which then opens up covert operations, which we are going to do. And afterwards, we are going to dive into ship technologies. But I want the 6th agent, which is going to be helpful. Oh no! Oh. What? Gain widespread attention. Interesting.
Violence is abating.
Order is returning.
And there goes Grand Columbia. Nice. In regards to what we need to do here, not that easy. We don't really need CP currently. So let's in fact start on ship stuff like the quantum batteries here. And meanwhile we are also doing the Hydra quest. It's 65 and 87% bonus, which is really good. So this one is, even though we are only investing a marginal amount, progressing quite fast. And everything we got is currently going into quantum encryption, which is awesome. And afterwards, we can think about our first ship design, which I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I want to go into rockets to have something early, because we want to get one ship shut down relatively quickly. But maybe not. Maybe I... Let's see. I didn't decide on it yet. Okay, and now let's finish the mission phase, whether we can declare war here or not. Declare war on Costa Rica. It's going to cost us 0.16 cohesion, that's fine. And America is, of course, joining the club. So move forward here. We lost a little bit of... Oh, not really. So 3 armies here. And after Costa Rica, which is a decent economy, basically 1/3 of the economy we already have in the CAC. And last but not least, we get Panama, which is also like then 1/4 of that economy. Which should probably bring us up to like 3 CP control points here. Maybe. Meanwhile, with the claim done here, we really need that army. So it wants us to take Caracas, Venezuela here, Quito here, Panama City. We will not conquer Panama City, Georgetown here, and Paramaribo. Where's Paramaribo? Oh, there. Suriname. So these two basically. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine with me. So we are probably going like east. Wait a second. Do we have the rivalries already in place? Yes, we have at least 3 rivalries. Can we also put, how were they named? The initiative and Guyana, yes we can. And Suriname. That helps at least for making these conquests faster. Now we just need an army. That's going to be the more complicated thing. We do... We're still fragmented here. Yeah, I think I have to force everything in here. At least we got 20% bonus on building armies now. Not too bad. The inequality is going to be a massive problem. It's all high here. That's terrible. But that's something we have to work with. And in this moment, I'm going to make a cut for this episode. In between episodes, I do think I will have a look into ships, but maybe I will get distracted by other questions I need to solve first. So, Great Nations is on the horizon here, which is going to give us the first United North America, which is including Canada, and then we have the South American Union, which is more important, but it's for Bolivia here, so we also need to take care of Bolivia and build an army for it. But then in Colombia, Peru... Wait a second. La Paz. Yeah, we should take both of them here. And then make sure that we federate them. That's something we need to do soon. Really soon. do you have as claim? Manaus in Brazil. La Paz here. Where is Salta? Argentina. Interesting, that's a colony region effect. And Asunción here. And Valparaiso here. So not the capital of Chile, just these things here. Interesting. So we can federate these two, but we cannot federate... We can federate these ones afterwards. Basically, we need to take control of these ones here. I want to probably peacefully integrate Brazil into Bolivia. Should be easier because it's relatively stable. Relatively. This one is a mess, so this is probably going to be conquered. We're going to take it over and then we are going to return Salta to Argentina. Not Argentina, Peru probably. Yeah. Not going to be super easy to do everything. And the first American Union project is going to be relatively boring because integrating Canada is not going to change much. But we are at the maximum amount of mission control in Canada, so that's basically a problem. And the only thing we can do here is now slowly boost the funding. I'm not even sure if it's worth to increase GDP here. Probably let's get it above 50k and then continue fixing inequality. Knowledge is also not really worth it. So we are just going to go into funding like crazy. Which it's just marginal, but it's a little bit. Yeah. Here where the economy is worth it in Mexico. Because getting this GDP up here, it's very low, will help us when we conquer it for America to not completely ruin America, basically. Also, we need to address the inequality here. Inequality will be the bane, the problem of the whole North America project. To not make it go crazy, basically. Yeah. And at some point we need to make nukes. We do have 28, and depending what's going to happen here, we want to take the nukes of Russia as well. And then we need to see what we can do with it before... Ooh, China is in the hands of the Protectorate. Interesting. Not... Interesting. India is completely in the hands of Unity First, that's nice. Pakistan should be merged at some point. I know they can't yet, the claims are not there. They need to make the Greater Indian Project thingy. Initiative, not Academy, still in control here. Quite good. I also removed all alliances from America in between. So that should open up a lot of stuff for whoever wants to do something in here. Basically means that the servants have Russia, Protectorate has China, Community First has India, and the Academy has Europe. The only one who doesn't have anything proper is Exodus. Which is fine, I guess. Yeah. Let's check them out, in fact. They're 1.2, 800, 800, 1.5, 1.2. Exodus, for not having a major country, is doing pretty fine. They have 300 CP used. Interesting. I mean, I'm relaxing on CP currently to not get any hate from the other faction by leading too much. But interesting. What are they owning? Most of Africa probably. Yeah, stuff like here, yeah. A lot of African provinces I don't really care about, but still. And of course, like the northern stuff here. Yeah, it's decent. I'm really curious if this will escalate at some point. Europe already has 4 armies, 4.2 score, going for more stuff here, more navies. And Russia is doing what? Also more armies and stuff. It's going to shredder the population so hard. Yeah. I think this Earth, by the looks of it, will end in a nuclear fire. But we are going for the Phoenix, so that's fine with us probably. We are at 1.2 anomaly. That's fine. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary right now. Russia is still attacking Mauritania and Chile for some reason. But they don't really have the navy to reach it. We are, however, at Navy score 29.2. And that's why we want to boost at least to 6, because then we have a Navy score of 36. And that's important because we need to block the aliens off. Assuming that they will arrive with 2 or 3 armies with a score of 7.5, we need to be at least above 22.5, better to be above 30 to block 4 armies of reaching the US. And if we can manage that and they do not spawn in South America, which would be the more or less worst case, then we can in fact just let them conquer everything in Eurasia here. However, they will then increase in military power relatively fast, so that's going to be a problem most likely. But it's a problem for the future, which I don't need to think about right now. Let's check once more if the aliens are doing something. Oh, there's the first troop carrier. Interesting. So that's the first one. Galactic Cloud Station. Nice name. What is the speed? 19.1. Kalini ships are slower, but no. Yeah, nothing is here with 19, so... However, that's the first assault carrier on the... No, troop carrier, not assault carrier. So that's not invasion. That's like combat units. Interesting. Well, we should still keep an eye out. In the last brutal campaign, they said they started at 28 or 29. I'm going to expect a similar result here. And if it can keep up the speed here, so like 0.012 per month, then we are going to have plus 0.12, 0.15 So 0.3 on top within 2 years. It's not super much, but we can still invest more when we want to. With that, I would say see you next time.